Hey everyone, welcome to this video. If you've ever felt embarrassed, nervous, or stuck when speaking English, you're in the right place. I know exactly how you feel because I've been there too. But guess what? You're not alone. And today, we're going to break free from that fear together. By the end of this video, you'll have powerful tips, real-life examples, and a fresh mindset that will help you speak English with confidence. So, make sure you watch till the end. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on content that helps you become a confident English speaker. Now, let's dive in. Speaking English as a second language can feel intimidating, especially when we fear making mistakes, being judged, or struggling to find the right words. Many English learners experience self-doubt, anxiety, and embarrassment when speaking, even if they understand the language well. But why does this happen? And more importantly, how can we overcome this fear and start speaking with confidence? In this essay, I will share personal stories, real-life examples, and practical tips to help you silence your inner critic and embrace speaking English with confidence. And if you're watching this on YouTube, stay with me until the end. I have a powerful message just for you. I still remember my first time speaking English in front of a group. I was in school, and we had to introduce ourselves in English. I was so nervous that I mispronounced a simple word, and some classmates giggled. I felt my face turn red, and I wished I could disappear. That one moment stuck with me for years, making me afraid to speak up, even when I knew the right words. Later, I realized that most people weren't judging me as harshly as I thought. Instead, they admired my effort. The real enemy wasn't others, it was my own fear. If this sounds familiar, you are not alone. The good news: you can overcome it, just like I did. Why do we feel embarrassed when speaking English? Fear of making mistakes. Many learners believe they must speak perfectly, but mistakes are part of learning. We assume that if we make an error, people will think we are unintelligent. But in reality, most people respect your effort rather than focusing on your mistakes. Worry about pronunciation. If your accent is different, you might feel self-conscious. However, accents make us unique, not wrong. Even native speakers have different regional accents, and the goal is communication, not perfection. Negative past experiences. A single embarrassing moment can create long-term fear. If you've ever been laughed at or corrected in a way that made you feel bad, your brain remembers that discomfort and tries to avoid repeating it. Comparing ourselves to others. Seeing fluent speakers can make us feel inadequate. You might think, I'll never be as good as them. But what you don't see is their journey. They also started as beginners. Fear of judgment. We assume others will criticize us, even when they don't. The truth is, most people are not paying as much attention to your mistakes as you think. In fact, many native speakers appreciate it when you try to communicate in their language. Real-life examples of people who overcame their fear. Jack Ma, founder of Alibaba. When Jack Ma was young, he failed his English exams multiple times. He started learning English by offering free tours to foreigners in his city, practicing with them daily. He was laughed at for his pronunciation, but he didn't stop. Today, he speaks English confidently at global conferences. Imagine if he had let his fear stop him. Arnold Schwarzenegger. When Arnold first moved to the US, people mocked his thick Austrian accent. Casting directors told him he would never make it in Hollywood, but he didn't let embarrassment hold him back. Instead, he turned his accent into his signature style and became one of the biggest movie stars in history. If Arnold had waited for perfect English, he wouldn't have achieved his dreams. Shakira. Early in her international career, Shakira struggled with English interviews and song lyrics. She once shared how she felt frustrated because she couldn't express herself the way she wanted. But instead of giving up, she worked tirelessly to improve. Now, she sings and speaks fluently in English. Her journey proves that persistence beats perfection. If these famous personalities could overcome their fears, so can you. Your journey to fluency starts with a single step: just speak. Practical tips to stop feeling embarrassed. That mistakes are normal. Think about babies learning their first words. They make many mistakes, but no one laughs at them. The same applies to you. Instead of fearing mistakes, view them as learning opportunities. Keep a mistake journal where you note common errors and how to fix them. Practice in a safe environment. Speak English with a friend or a language partner who encourages you. Use online communities like language exchange groups, where everyone is learning. Engage in self-talk. Narrate your daily activities in English to boost confidence. Change your mindsty. Instead of saying, "I'm terrible at English," say, "I'm improving every day." Celebrate small wins, like holding a short conversation or pronouncing a difficult word correctly. Visualize yourself speaking confidently in different situations. Use the shadowing technique. Listen to native speakers and repeat what they say immediately. This helps with pronunciation, intonation, and fluency. Practice with TED Talks, podcasts, or audiobooks for natural speech patterns. Record yourself speaking. Play it back to track your progress. You'll realize that you sound better than you think. Compare old recordings to see how much you've improved. Engage in more conversations. More you speak, the easier it becomes. Join English speaking clubs or participate in group discussions. Challenge yourself with a Speak English only day each week. Use humor to diffuse tension. If you make a mistake, laugh it off. For example, if you mispronounced a word, make a joke about it. Learn common funny phrases or idioms to add charm to your conversations. Focus on communication, not perfection. Your goal is to be understood, not to sound perfect. Even native speakers make mistakes. Use body language, facial expressions, and gestures to aid communication. If you're watching this on YouTube, I want you to do something right. Now pause for a moment and remind yourself that learning a new language is a journey, not a race. Every time you speak, you are improving. Every mistake is proof that you are trying, and that is something to be proud of. I challenge you to leave a comment below. What is one fear you have when speaking English? Let's create a supportive community where we lift each other up. And if this video helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs a confidence boost. Your support helps us create more valuable content for you. So next time you hesitate to speak English, remember this: the only way to get better is to keep speaking. And you're already much better than you think. Keep going, you've got this. If you enjoyed this content, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. More confidence boosting content is coming your way.